Oh no, you were learning so much. Come back. This is helpful information. How else are we going to survive in Idaho? I need a semi-automatic 10-gauge shotgun now. I don't know. Okay, on notice, we have LJ Sullivan on deck. We have Aaron Weinmiller coming to the stage. This man actually probably knows how to use a gun. Please welcome Ben Hess.
I do know how to use a gun. Woo! I was in the Marines. And that shit just, and all of a sudden now I wanted to talk about that. But I wanted to talk about other stuff instead, so I'm going to talk about that. First off, I wanted to say I'm noticing that I had quit drinking, and now I can't tell if I like doing comedy anymore. I don't even know that. I'm like up here and I'm totally sober. And it's, I can feel everything that's happening. It's a lot. It feels like I was trying to explain. I've been having this guy stay with me for a while, and I was trying to explain to him how I fucking feel like now that I'm not drinking. And I was like, I feel like I have like really sensitive antennas that all of a sudden they've been sheathed for years, and now like the sheath is coming away. And now there's like a really raw exposed part coming out, and that you're like totally agreeing with me because you're also picturing a dog's penis, because that's what my friend said. He was like, so a dog's dick, so your feelings feel like a dog's dick, and I was like, yes, that's how I feel all the time now. If anybody looks at me weird, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm sensitive to. I texted someone today. Just today, an old friend. I haven't talked to her in a while, and I had a mental breakdown earlier in the year, and I'm just coming back. And I texted her, and I was like, hey, you know, I was like, you could tell I was like breaking down or whatever back then, and she was like, what? And I sat there for 5 minutes. We're spinning on what? Because I've got dog dicks sticking out of my head. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's a minute, yeah? Okay, cool. I got out of a really, really toxic relationship. That's why I got dog dicks. Alright, that's what happens when you get out of that. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself. I learned that I don't like yelling. I don't like being yelled at. And it turns out what I like even less than being yelled at is when you're like, hey, don't yell at me. And they're like, I'm not yelling. I'm just really upset and it's coming out in my voice. Congratulations, you just defined yelling. Extra points for yelling the definition and yelling at me. All right, I'm Ben Hess. Y'all have a good night.
That's pretty hard for Ben Hess, everybody. Right? I do think that dog dick is so like poetically metaphorical.